young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first
SmackDown for November 28th. We start off with the quarter. Last time is now finals. Jey Uso defeats Rusev. After that, we have R-Truth and his balls joke. He's milking his balls joke one more time with the commissioner, or whatever you want to call it, dude. Chelsea Green celebrates her second U.S. championship, but she was interrupted by Jade Cargill, the world champion, and she gets dropped by Jade Cargill, who's putting out a challenge to every woman in the locker room. We have another quarterfinal, last time is now, tournament match. The Miz loses to LA Knight. After that, we have Asuka. She loses to Charlotte Flair in the War Games Advantage match. After that, we have the 5-on-5 tag team elimination match between Solo Sikoa and his MFTs, which win, by the way, versus Motor City Machine Guns, Rey Fenix, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn. After the match, though, Wyatt Six drops Solo Sikoa with his sister Abby by way of Uncle Howdy, giving them a good message. Next up, we have the Survivor Series / War Games from San Diego, November 29th. The opening match was the War Games between the ladies, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky, and AJ Lee. They defeated the Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax, Flash Legend, and Becky Lynch. Following that, we have the Intercontinental Championship. Dom Mysterio, he defeats John Cena for the belt, thanks to Liv Morgan. She was coming back from an injury, and she kicked him in the ding-ding. A low blow. World Championship match between the world champion Stephanie Vacour. She defeats Nikki Bella. And the other War Games match was The Vision versus CM Punk, the Usos, and Cody Rhodes. The Vision, they win thanks to a masked man who people think is either Seth Rollins or Austin Theory. He climbed in the cage and curb stomped some folks. Braun Breaker pinned CM Punk. Also, Brock Lesnar was there. But anyway, the Vision, they won. That brings us up to Raw for December the 1st. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, they opened the show with a challenge to the Kabuki Warriors for their belts. But Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss came out. They had a back and forth over who was the #1 contender for their tag titles. And that basically just set up a match for later in the show. The semifinals, not the quarter, but finally the semifinals for the Last Time Is Now tournament. LA Knight defeated Jey Uso for his spot, and Jey Uso at the end throws a hissy fit, like I knew he would. The new Intercontinental Champion Dom Mysterio, along with the Judgment Day, they come out to cut a promo, and they reintroduced Liv Morgan back into the fold. She cuts a promo also. We have the Tag Team Championship match between the champions Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. They defeated the New Day along with Grayson Waller. After that was Vision with Paul
a child.
Yes. But most people my age will know that came from Eddie Murphy. Kick him in the ding ding. And then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, they took on Rhea Ripley and Io Sky for a number one contender match for the Kabuki Warriors belts, but it ended up a no contest thanks to the interference by the Kabuki Warriors. Judgment Day, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria, they all came out, and it ended up becoming a big old Donnybrook, but with women. And that was Raw.
Okay, who's your wrestler of the week?
This week, my wrestler of the week was R-Truth. He came back out there with that balls joke that he already did, twice, and he milked one more joke. So, yeah.
You're a child.
R-Truth.
But my wrestler of the week are the women. They put on a good match. It was way better than the men's match, because the men's match was more lackluster, and I was just not happy how the men's match ended. But the women did great.
Which show are you talking about? It's 3 shows. Which match? What match are you talking about?
The big pay-per-view. War Games.
Oh.
Because the women did a great match.
Yeah, they did have a great show.
And I was happy to see them win the way they did. Because I'm like, I knew they were going to win. But it was just like, yes. And Rhea Ripley's costume was amazing. Giving homage to Art the Clown. Very good.
The Terrifier, yeah. I think they said she's in the new one, the 4th one.
Well, we'll watch it when it comes out.
But that don't come out till next year, I don't think. I'm not sure.
But the men's match, I didn't really like it that much when it came to War Games. I felt like something, like, yeah, a few things happened, but it could have been bigger. It could have had a lot more that was happening. And instead, it was, like, focusing on, like, very few people. Like, they focused on Roman a lot. Like, yeah, I love Roman, but they focused on him a lot to, like, take on most of the grunt work. And I'm like, that's not how, like, a good match happens. You have to give every dude equal time, you know?
Right.
And I just don't think they were doing that for that match. Not to mention that mystery person. I know a lot of people are thinking, like, not Sami Zayn. They're thinking Grayson Waller or,
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, but what if it's not even either of those two? What if it's somebody completely different? Like, I can't think...
It's possible.
I was thinking of a certain wrestler, but I can't remember who it was. But it could genuinely be someone we're not, like, thinking of. So
someone had mentioned that it might have been your boy from the Street Profits.
It could
the high flyer one. He does stuff like that, and he said that was within his skill set. Now that would be wild if he joined the Street Profits.
I mean, he
joined the Vision. Yeah, my bad.
The thing with that is, I saw somebody said it was Jacob Fatu, and I'm like, the body shape doesn't match. Jacob Fatu is a bigger dude. This was a skinnier dude. That could not have possibly been Jacob Fatu. So I'm just like questioning who it could possibly be on the roster, or it could be somebody we have never seen before, which is always interesting.
9 times out of 10, it'll be somebody pulled up from NXT.
Yeah, which is always great.
If it's not not Grayson, but if it's not Austin Theory, that would be wild if it's Montez Ford.
Which would be great and would also help him branch off into his solo career, which he's been needing for the past 3 to 4 years. But I digress. But the rest of the matches were pretty good matches. I did really enjoy the Dominic Mysterio doing his thing.
Yeah.
I fully thought Liv Morgan was turning on him, because I'm like, oh, it makes sense, because he's been flirting with Raquel. Not Raquel, but the other tiny one. But he's been flirting with her.
Oh, you mean Perez?
Yeah. I'm like, it would make sense. And then she turned, and I'm like, oh, okay. But I also do believe the Judgment Day could be splitting up in the next few months, because if you saw how Finn Balor looked at Liv Morgan, he had like a certain look about him that wasn't...
You say that at least every other episode.
Yes, but I feel like they were supposed to break up
up.
months ago. But since she got hurt, they had to push it aside. But he had that look that was like, I'm happy you're back, but I'm really not happy you're back. Which would be finally perfect if they did break up the Judgment Day, finally. Because it's like, they should have been broken up months ago, but I guess you have to push it on since, like, your main catalyst was out injured or doing whatever she was doing.
Well, I'm behind Braun Breaker. I want him to get a full push. Since he pinned CM Punk, they say that because of that, he should be going to WrestleMania. So I hope so.
Hasn't he main evented WrestleMania before?
It was with a different belt, though. I think it was the Intercontinental
Yeah,
belt.
he was going up against Jay. Yeah. I remember because I was really excited when Jay won. And then Jay lost it to Gunther, like, right after. But, yeah. I understand. It's a... Braun Breaker does deserve that push. He is obviously being groomed to be, like, the next face of the company when the other three retire.
I just hope they don't make him a face. I want him to be a heel.
He would not
Perfect
work as a
heel.
face.
You'd be surprised. It don't take much to do that. It's just a slight manipulation.
Manipulative?
You want to make fun of people?
No, I say that regularly. I say that to Mom all the time.
With a slight manipulation of the wrestlers that he has to face. That's all it takes.
Yeah, but
He wrestles 2 or 3 different people, and then before you know it, he's a face. He's not a heel anymore.
the only time
That's
I
all
can
it
see
takes.
him being a face is if he went up against Gunther. But it's like, for me, he does not give face at all. He gives better if he's being the villain.
Yeah. But see, back in the old days, they used to have, it was pretty much blunt, black and white. You have a heel versus heel, and then all of a sudden the heel has a change of heart. And then, ta-da! And, it's a little more subtle now. It takes a couple of series of events, and then before you know it, he's a baby face.
Oh, God, no.
Especially since the crowd is going to be behind him. Either way, they don't care.
That's true. Jey Uso's crash out, totally valid, and I knew that was gonna happen.
And I'm glad. I'm tired of his ass. I'm tired of Yeet. I'm tired of all that shit. That crowd participation dance and shit. That when you think that shit's supposed to stop it, then he just rolls it back, and then they do it for another 3 or 4 minutes. That's what eating up time on the show, and that's why we have so many fucking commercials and shit, not enough matches, because people want to dance and shit to his yeet, yeet, yeet.
Well, people like it. It's the same thing as like when people used to like the one dude, I forget his name. Gosh damn it.
LA Knight.
No, I mean the dude from the 2000s or like a bit before that. He used to do like a dance to the like stage and then wrestle.
Hell, that was everybody back then.
True, but I'm thinking of Heartbreak Kid.
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
The lover of McMahon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay.
Speaking of real life news, before we get back into the real
He's
matches.
a sexy boy. Yeah. Not your boy, tell it. Okay, my bad.
Before we get back to the real matches, I think CM Punk and AJ Lee lost their dogs, so prayers go out towards them. But on lighter news, Lash Legend just got engaged with her fiance, Trick Williams. Question is...
Yeah, the one cat from NXT, right?
Yeah, but he left NXT months ago. He's been on the indie circuits.
Yeah, he got the African name. I can't remember, right?
No, he's still going by Trick Williams, I believe.
Oh, Trick. Oh, she was Trick. Okay, I keep thinking it was a Femi something. she with Trick. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Trick is on Impact Wrestling, I believe.
Oh, okay. I only know because
I'm not sure, but I know he was on there at one point. Maybe I might be wrong.
I just followed
And
the Instagram.
I'm glad because they're getting ready. They're going to be on AMC, so it's going to be easy to see that now. I couldn't see them anymore. I used to watch that back in the day, and I had to stop watching it because you couldn't find it. Now you can find it on the AMC. It's coming back, so that's going to be cool.
I see. But yeah. The Kabuki Warriors they're playing more and more into the Akairi thing. Like when she did the little happy jump when Asuka called her name, got me to actually giggle for once. Because before it just felt like Asuka was like an abusive husband, and now it's just switching to being a little more silly and goofy, which I do appreciate way more. I was thinking of Damian Priest, and Aleister Black. Somebody made a comment on TikTok. I can't remember the username, but they made a talk about how Rhea Ripley could potentially jump towards SmackDown to be with Priest, which would be helpful, I think, because I don't see much going with the Aleister Black and Zelina Vega and Priest storyline, honestly. It feels like they know what they want to do, but they don't know what they want to do.
Right.
But it also, I hate like the ones where it's just like back and forth for like months on end, but you don't really see much happening. Because they did that with the Judgment Day and Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley for like a while last year. Hated it. It got boring. It got stale very quickly. Which is, if you're going to do this, put some pizzazz in it. Don't let things run their course and then die before the course was even fully run. Okay, last topic is Storm. I want to know what's directly going on with her. She's been a lot more angry.
Her name is Jade Cargill.
I know, but I know her for like her music, The Storm is Coming.
Yeah.
And also her costume as Storm from the X-Men.
Right.
But what is her deal? She's more angry than she was previously.
Well, wouldn't you think, from the storyline, she's been trying to get moved up ahead, and she always gets stepped to the side, and then she got beat up. She tired of all that shit. She had to step on people's feet to get ahead, and you see it worked. She got the belt.
Yeah, but she doesn't have anyone who's
being
directly
polite wasn't helping her. She was trying to be polite and nice and a darling, and that shit only got her so far. Being an asshole, and as she says, being that bitch, that got her the belt.
Yeah, but she doesn't have anyone directly in her way as of right now, so it's more questionable of, if she's this angry now, what are we going to get in the next few months? And who are they going to pin her against? Because Naomi's still out. She'll probably be out for another year and a half. And then Bianca, no one has seen anything from Bianca other than her like social media posts.
Bianca's probably going to be the next one.
Yeah.
She'll probably come up around WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I'm just like, what? Are they just going to have Jade Cargill just being angry with the belt? Because that's not really much to do. And that's more of like the same thing Gunther was doing. Hated that as well. Because you're just stomping around mad with a belt.
But it made for a great character.
To you, I saw it as stale and repetitive, but meh.